We are back at it once again, guys. Toonami is here. It is 10/26/25. Very beautiful. Also going to be looking at Saturday and Sunday's Cartoon Network as well as Adult Swim schedules. First things first, without even going through the time slots and the shows, there is some stuff missing here. And I really do wonder what the intention is, but I am guessing possibly Halloween, maybe? That's the only thing I can conclude, just because it's going to be on a Friday and not technically a Saturday, which, yeah, I don't really fully grasp it, but it's probably the best guess possible there. 2 started off at 12 a.m. We have Dragon Ball Diana with Betrayal, which is actually funny because I think there is a Dragon Ball Z episode called Betrayal as well. Or one of the spin-offs at least. 12:30 a.m. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, The Separation, Marching Out the Zombies. As far as new episodes go, that's the only two we're going to be getting on Toonami. Now, a small marathon, which this is a short series. You watch this, you've seen the new Uzumaki series, which is I've heard some bad things about it. I've watched it myself. Truly, I didn't really see too much wrong with it. Yeah, there's a quality drop past the first episode, but I was entertained. I recommend it. Go check it out. Have a nice time. We're pre-record this and watch this back on Friday for Halloween. 1 a.m. through 3 a.m. Uzumaki Marathon. Episode 1 through 4, English dub, like they originally aired it. I'm trying to double check myself on that. Was it English dub? It might have been sub, but I'm gonna say it was. No, I think it was sub. I think I'm going to say it at this point. I've forgotten what they originally aired it in, and I do think that is a bad thing. 3:30 a.m. on that note. Technically not a part of Toonami, but I included a part of Toonami because it's part of a switch up. We have, oh gosh, Tarkovsky's. I'm not going to try and say his first name. Is it Gandhi? Please excuse me. Primal. There we go. Shadow of Fate playing. Very nice. 4 a.m. Unicorn Warriors Eternal, which is so random. All for it. I really do need to check out this series, but I haven't been watching Toonami the last 2 or 3 weekends. I've been, really into the other Toonami. If you know, you know. The Awakening Part 2, so there's that. 4:30 a.m. This is pretty top secret, it seems. Futurama. I don't know why it's at such a bad slot, but it's still there. Like, I remember back in the day, loved this show. And it felt like a true essential part of Adult Swim. Now it's like, yeah, we have it. I guess they're planning to bring in a bunch of the new episodes and it never came to fruition, so yeah, they're just keeping it for time slot purposes. Let's look at Saturday. Let us look at Saturday, see what they got for us. So, 25th, 25, 25. Love it when the numbers match up. You got 25 along with your 25. You know it's going to be crazy. So, we look at 6 a.m. Got regular show. Love it. 7:30 a.m. we have Teen Titans Go, but big episode, new episode Teen Titans Go. At 9 a.m. we have the Unmasking, the Teen Titans story. Thumbs up to that. 9:30 a.m. we have Tiny Toons University. A little bit of a Halloweeny theme there with Nightmare on Toon Street. 10:30 a.m. Total Drama Island 2023. I mean, it's there for time purposes, but do like that they're doing some variety of sorts. 11 a.m. Amazing World of Gumball. It's been all over the place. The show has. I don't know what Cartoon Network's plan is. That's something. Every time I look at the schedule, it's all over the place. Like sometimes they're playing Gumball out of the wazoo. Like I would say this is out of the wazoo. Teen Titans Go out of the wazoo, but it makes sense because at least it's anticipating a big new episode, which it's good. It's a good thing. Okay. 1 p.m. we have The Tom and Jerry Show, and 2 p.m. New Looney Tunes. with only one episode. 2:15 p.m. We go back to Scooptober. Savor it. We're getting ready to lose Scooptober, so get it in. But don't fret. It's more than likely going to be back next year. They've been doing this for a while. I don't really think it's going to go away, and it's a great filler for time slots during the week, especially 3:15 p.m. We have a movie, Scooby-Doo and the WWE Curse, and the WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. My mistake on that. 2016 movie, one of those on-in movies I've never seen, and I was a little older at the time, so I was probably trying to watch a lot more Adult Swim, a lot more Adult Swim content at that time. Better phrase it. 5 p.m. Switching over to Adult Swim with the start with King of the Hill. Gosh, you know what? I'm bad phrasing tonight, and I do apologize. 6 p.m. Bob's Burgers. It's actually kind of awesome that we're seeing King of the Hill here. They were doing this weird switch up where it'll be like Bob's Burgers out of the bat or King of the Hill, depending. I don't know what the intentions are. I'm happy that King of the Hill is here, but eventually Hulu bring in some of those new episodes. I would like it. I think it fits in really well. Okay, 8:30 p.m. we have Family Guy, a staple, definitely a staple. 11 p.m. Rick and Morty, and that leads up to our Toonami. So that's our Saturday. Not too crazy. One new episode, which is Teen Titans Go, and I think the best day out of all of them for doing Sunday, which we're gonna get into right now. The first thing about Sunday is they start Scooptober really early, so bright and early, or not even bright and early, dark and early. Now that it's getting closer to the colder weather, well, it is colder. 6 a.m. we have Scooptober, Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated. 7 a.m. the new Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show. 8 a.m. the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries, and then 9 a.m. Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold from 2018. I think it's awesome that they do a lot of Scooby-Doo and Batman stuff. You know what? They should have done a Scooby-Doo and Batman live-action movie. I don't know. It might have been better than the Batman movie that they last put out. And I saw that first one. I was not feeling it. But that's got nothing to do with anything. I'm just throwing it out there. 10:30 a.m. The Looney Tunes show. Very nice. 12 p.m. The Tom and Jerry show. 1 p.m. Tiny Toons University. They're playing this episode a lot. Like I said, they're preparing themselves for Halloween, trick or treat, whatever you want to call it. You can't call it horror because this is still the kids part of the channel. Let's be honest. We got 2 p.m. Teen Titans Go. Very nice. 3 p.m. Maze World of Gumball. And, ooh, I always am happy to see this being here. I believe this is the original Ben 10 series, but at 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m., we got Ben 10. And Ben 10's awesome. That's all I gotta say about it. It's awesome, and that's really all you need to know. 5 p.m., we start off Adult Swim with King of the Hill. Oh, it actually looks like some new stuff for Adult Swim on Sunday, which there's more than just this. We already know one thing is promised. Everything else, bonuses. So these are the bonuses. 6 p.m., we start Bob's Burgers, but 7:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. are highlights because new episodes. Apple Core charred, but not gory. For whom the dull twos. So wait, is this supposed to be like a Halloween episode? This one, the Pumpkin King, does sound like one. The Halloween one. They know what they're doing here. I appreciate that. Little things like that, good. Same thing with Family Guy at 8:30 p.m. Halloween on Spooner Street. Love it. Paranormal Activity. Even if it's not necessarily going to do with Halloween, they bring ones that are play on words around the time, which I couldn't tell you because I don't know every episode of every series and everything they're about. So 8:30 p.m. with Family Guy. 10:30 p.m. we have Rick and Morty. Rick Potion number 9. Funny. 11:30 p.m. Smiling Friends. 11:46 p.m. Haha You Clowns. Which is episode 2 with Viral. Give it a little Applaud there. Haven't seen the first episode. I need to get to it, like I've been saying. Okay, 27. We should see any minute. It's eventually going to load. When it does, we will see what waits for us for 12 and over. My goodness. That was embarrassing. I apologize. You know what? Where are the new Smiling Friends episodes? I just thought of that just now. Because I think they've only aired like 3 or 4 episodes, and there should be at least 12. I don't know. Something is going on, and I don't know what. So, 12:01 a.m. we have Smiling Friends rerun episodes. 12:31 a.m. we have Women Wearing Shoulder Pads. Man, I need to finish that as well. Whew. Whenever I left for that small vacation, a lot of stuff got left behind, and that was a part of it. 1 a.m. American Dad. Nice. And we highlight this one. 4:16 a.m. Haha You Clowns. 4 a.m. Smiling Friends. It's really similar to a duplicate as Friday. 4:31 a.m. Women Wearing Shoulder Pads as well. That's the only things I can point at. They're a bit unusual. I'll go back and double check to see if there is a new Smiling Friends episode. Yeah, there's not. So that is the only thing I can say is a downside. They're giving us instead this Haha You Clowns. I hope people are enjoying it just as good. I mean, that's hard. Because Smiling Friends, it's a gem of a show. And I understand why people like it. I absolutely do. So hopefully you guys are liking Haha You Clowns. Bob's Burgers, 2 new episodes. That's actually awesome. Scooptober, of course, and Toonami. I love Toonami. Does look a little sad. And that's, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing here. With only 2 new episodes. One Piece missing. Naruto missing. Gosh, what was it? Lazarus, which no one is really missing much. My Adventures with Superman. Oh, and Blue Exorcist. That's like the third one they're missing. Interesting, very interesting. Eventually we'll get that Rooster Fighter, but I believe that's like spring, so a long time still for that. Saturday, Teen Titans Go. 1 new episode. So Sunday is definitely the day I would check out. If you're a Teen Titans Go fan, Saturday's your day. But just know there's going to be replays, streaming services as well, which I'm not necessarily always going to be like, yeah. As of late, I'm kind of against the streaming services and their whole ways of going about things. I think it's awful. Okay. Well, I hope you guys stay safe. Until next time, peace out, guys. Gotta figure out which key to press because I switched my